Hey, you there. Thank you for watching, and welcome to Forge Lines Forever. Today, I have a 5v5 custom match here on the most amazing New Roxas map generator. So let's go ahead and introduce our teams and our players. Starting for Team 1 in the Northeast, and ending with Team 2 in the Southwest. Starting off with Team 1's kind of isolated, but not really player in the West here. It is Dorset playing as a Seraphim in lightest red pink as a 1200. In Southeast position here, or direction, we have Average Smurf Enjoy. He is a Cybran, also a 1700. Continuing on in the same direction, we have in Snow White, aptly named, it is Frost Monster playing as a UEF as a 1200. Counterclockwise here to the northeast, we have Azuros playing as a Cybran in Imperial Gray. He is a 2000 rated player. He's the highest rated player on Team 1. And running out Team 1's lineup, another Cybran. It is Dead 6. He is in Regal Purple as a 1500. So for Team 1 side of the map, they have 3 Cybran, 1 UEF, and 1 Seraphim. For Team 1, no Aeons on that side of the map. Starting off with Team 2's, again, not necessarily isolated kind of a zone, but again, not really. It is an Emerald Green. Johnny Jr. as a UEF, he is a 1000 rated player. To his northeast, we have in Batman Gray, it is Tortoiside. I think it's how you say his name, Torty for short. He is a 1600. In Ruby Red to his northeast, we have is an Aeon. It is Demo or Demont, depending if you pronounce the T or not. He is an 1100. In Chevy Crimson to his southeast, it is Nomander playing as UEF. He is a 2400 rated player, the highest rated player on Team 2 and in the game overall. And rounding out Team 2's lineup, another Cybran. It is the Man with Beans in Pac-Man Yellow as a 1400. So for Team 2 side of the map, they have 2 UEF, 2 Cybrans, 1 Aeon. Team 2 lacks the Seraphim faction, which Team 1 has, but again, Team 1 lacks the Aeon faction, which Team 2 has. And for these 10 players on the map, let's take a look at the reclaim situation. Currently sitting at 9,000 mass and reclaim. Makes it 900 mass per player. Makes that math real easy to do in my head. And a huge chunk of it is on the western and eastern side next to these tiny little ponds with a destroyer and a Seraphim naval facility wreck. In terms of the mixes, it's kind of sparse, to be honest with you. There is 2 quad mix positions in front of each team with a couple of mixes on the eastern and western edges. So our players are definitely going to be relying a little bit more on the manufactured mass in terms of the reclaim on the map that gets manufactured by players or themselves, and they control case stuff, or mass fabs or that sort of thing, or RAS. It probably will be a little bit more RAS. Maybe we'll see some SACUs. Maybe we'll just see focus on just one RAS upgrade. We'll have to see as time progresses. Let's go ahead and see where our players are headed off to in this game. We have 2 players here for Team 1 and for Team 2 heading on the western side. It is Nomander and Demote from Team 2 versus Team 1's Dorset and Average Smurf Enjoyer. Eastern side, we have Frost and Azuros with Team 1's Rigodosa player staying behind for now. At least I'm assuming that's Rigodosa. It could be Azuros, but not really determined as of yet. Team 2, same situation. 2 players, Johnny Jr. and Torty, moving in on the eastern side with the Rigodosa player of the Man with Beans, I would assume, hanging out at home. So no real super focus on getting everybody to the front lines. There are 2 main lanes. There's west and east with some avenue of attack down the middle, but it is highly annoying to deal with that, especially at the T3, T4 stage. It's going to be probably run-bys, that sort of thing down the middle, but very annoying to deal with, and it kind of really stays in the same lane anyways. So it's not as useful, but it is useful to some degree nonetheless. Let's see, who is going to be striking first in terms of the ComV action situation, or ComV-Com situation. I think it's going to be Dorset and... Oh, that was Team 1, never mind. I don't know, but we do see a gun upgrade starting here from the east for Frost Monsters, so maybe 1 defensive, 1 offensive upgrade for Team 1 on the eastern side. We do see a nice little... Is that a Selen? That is a Selen going after an engineer in the water hanging out down there. Looks like it was trying to deny the reclaim. Transports dropped off a couple of units here from Team 1's Azuros, trying to get a nice little fire base online. Will get denied by Johnny Jr. He will take some damage, but he will deny the position nonetheless. And gun is done on board Frost Monster. Gun is started for Average Smurf on the western side. So 1 gun on each side for Team 1. No upgrades for Team 2 as of yet. movement from Man with Beans, but nothing too much. He's just kind of staying in the main base territory. We'll see if that ends up moving northward or eastward or not. We do see some assistance from Dorset to assist the gun upgrade for Average Smurf Enjoyer. And Azuros and Frost Monster are pushing on the eastern side. Frost Monster with that gun upgrade speed started for Demo. And he'll probably go for range after that, because why would you not? Because you're Aeon. You don't have one upgrade for two. You have two upgrades for one of each, so it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to get both the gun upgrades versus just going for the one. Anyway, Azuros going for his gun upgrade, assisted by Frost Monster and a couple of engineers from Azuros. So there'll be 2 gun upgrades for Team 1 on the eastern side, 1 set of gun upgrades for Team 2 on the western side. Maybe we'll see No Man to go for his upgrade. It looks like he's just reclaiming right now. We do see gun upgrade started here for the Man with Beans, so it looks like he's going to shift eastward. Gun upgrade started for Torty, and gun upgrade started here for Johnny Jr. Almost everybody on Team 2 going for gun, and gun started here for Team 1's Dorset, so everybody on the front line for Team 1 going for gun. Burger sub player, no upgrades as of yet. No common, oh, scratch that. Common action will occur between Average Smurf Enjoyer and Demo, or Demo, depending if you pronounce the T or not. And I don't know exactly, so I'll just say both things, and hopefully one is right. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's pronounced a different way. Who knows? I'm going to say both the ways that I think it's pronounced, and if I'm wrong, then somebody will correct me down in the comments. It's usually how it goes. That'll start here for Torty after the gun upgrade. Team 1 isn't pushing as heavily. Looks like Team 1 spam AA and PD just to protect the position for Azuros, just in case he gets bombarded by bombers from Team 2. Stealth started for him as well. Stealth started on the western side for Average Smurf. And the other Cyber player for Team 1's back there, so no stealth for him as of yet. No Mander hanging out over here on the western side. Looks like he's focusing on Eco in his main base, going for T2 air as well. Looks like double air players for Team 2, double air players for Team 1 as well. So lots of air and not as much land, which may be beneficial for some things, but not beneficial for other things. We'll just see how the game progresses as the game progresses. We'll just see how it goes. T2 started here for No Mander. Stealth started here for regardless of player of Man with Beans. Guns traded off between Torty and Frost Monster. We do see a couple of T2 units moving into range of those forces from Frost. Stealth is almost done for Azuros. Maybe he'll go for not for T2, but maybe he'll go for Nano, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Johnny Jr. is inbound, so it is 2v2 gun comms with one of them having stealth on board for each of them. T2 and gun versus gun and gun, so 2 guns versus 1. Demo is dropping hit points pretty quickly. Lots of T1 spam starting to get into range of his comm. Average is dropping into the yellow as well. Not looking super hot here for him. He's dropping into the red, sub 2,000 hit points and falling. It looks like he's just going to go for maximum damage onto everybody else around him. And first kill of the game will go to Team 1. I think it'll go to Average Smurf Enjoyer. No, actually Dorset snatches it there, but who cares who gets the credit? It is kill secure, not kill steal in this game, at least in my opinion. No Mander going for a radar system, and now has gun and T2 on board that side of the map. Got that gun upgrade online very, very quickly. Eastern side, Johnny Jr. taking a ton of fire. Does have a lot of pillars nearby, so he's trying to shove Azuros away, which will do a pretty good job of that, or at least keep him back at least for a little bit. And with the death of Demo on the western side, No Mander will secure a second base, which giving double the mass to the highest rated player in the game by far, or by a decent margin, not super great. We'll see if Team 1 or Team 2 ends up winning because of that. We do see Nano started here for Man with Beans, so maybe he'll charge forward and help assist on the western side, making it a 2v2 affair once again. Torty trying to keep Frost Monster back, and with the stealth upgrade is kind of being annoying with that. So we do see Johnny Jr. still trading blows with Azuros, and now Azuros being double teamed now slightly. Frost Monster moving into assist as well. So there's just a cluster over here on this eastern side. Team 1 has pushed Team 2 back considerably and has given a lot of room to get that extra mass flowing into the veins. Still a little bit in favor of Team 1 for eco, but not as bad of a lead or a deficit for Team 2 as you would think. Nano started, I think, a little bit too far forward. I would probably put him right about here, just behind the Team 1 PD. He's going to have to throw his units in front of him to protect the upgrade. And there goes the shots down on Johnny Jr.'s comm. Units transfer over to Torty, and Johnny Jr. will be forced to retreat. The upgrade will be canceled because of that. And Dorset cancels his nano upgrade as he's being bombarded by gunships from Nomander, and there is the counter kill for Team 2 on the western side. Average went back home and is now a 4v4 tied-up game here at almost 14 minutes on the clock. And that's just how it goes sometimes. Unfortunate for Team 1. Azuros will gain control of the western. Oh, nope, scratch that. Going to Average Smurf Enjoyer because he's on that western side. Nonetheless, Team 1 PD spammed up to help, again, just protect him right on the front lines there. Nano Repair restarted, but now Azuros and Frost Monster pushing on Torty. Frost Monster dropping into the red, excuse me. Oh, 400 hit points. Gets a rank eventually at a very, very, very crucial moment. Torty drops into the red as well. Azuros being surrounded by T2 tanks. He needs a rank eventually, which he gets. And that might be enough to save these two players. That was very, very close here. But Team 2 is holding on just barely. Not looking good. I'm assuming Nano is on the cards for both of them. Azuros gets back up into the yellow, and Frost Monster gets back up into the yellow with a third veterancy pinned onto his chest plate. Nano Repair started here for Average Smurf Enjoyer. We do see some ASFs inbound, running around, having some fun over there. Looks like some spy planes / air scouts getting a readout on what Team 1's up to from Team 2's perspective. Nano Repair, of course, started for both of these players, but this one started sooner for Azuros and is almost about to catch up to Johnny Jr.'s. He's still in the yellow there. We do see that now Man with Beans is moving in with the Nano gun upgrade, and now Nano started for Torty. Everybody gets Nano on the southeastern side, and of course in the north as well. So 4 Nano upgrades being started at not simultaneously, but concurrently in this game. Looks like Nano actually canceled for Torty for some reason. One Deceiver, please, says Nomander, trying to keep himself obfuscated from Team 1's gazes. It looks like he's just retreating just in case. The Nano is done for Azuros, and he's getting some extra regen from those engineers. And Nano, of course, still going for now Frost Monster. So there's still... Well, it looks like the Nano's done for Johnny Jr. now. It's a shield. Now it's going to be built back there. It looks like he was fearing just in case Team 1 assaulted him, he would lose the upgrade progress. So he just fell back and cut his losses. Didn't need to, but just in case kind of thing. Not even 20 minutes on the clock. We have 2 deaths. We have everybody going for upgrades. Eco situation is favoring Team 1 410, 420 versus Team 2's 380 or so. So nothing terrible one way or the other. We do see tactical missiles started on board Nomander's comm. He's going to start poking and prodding at the double base player of Average Smurf Enjoyer. That's going to really hurt Team 1's lead as the mid-game starts to kick off. We do see upgrade is almost done for Torty. Will he go for... No, he's going to go for cloaking. It's too early to go for cloaking. Not even 20 minutes yet to go for cloaking. Maybe we'll see Billy Nuke outbound from Nomander. There's only one UEF player on Team 1. That's Frost Monster. So both teams have access to Billy Nukes. We'll see if they end up using them. I would assume Nomander is going to go for it just because he has T2 and is soon going to have missile on board. Might as well. And he's pretty far forward. You can do a lot of damage to the main bases if he can get it up sooner rather than later. It looks like he's just going to stick with TAC missile for now. We do see a counterattack inbound from Team 2. A couple of Percys and Bricks moving in. Azuro's going to walk up and overcharge that one. Frost Monster has a nice little hook on his overcharge skills off that unit. Surge of momentum going for Team 2. We don't see the Man with Beans. He's back here. He was just covering for Team 2's eastern side. Another overcharge goes off another brick. Frost Monster not killing off the Percy there with the overcharge. Corsairs inbound for Torty's comm. Some of them miss, but some of them do land. That will essentially push him back a little bit or encourage him to say, hey, no, don't go that way. Bad, don't do that. Both teams in the back line have T3 air, so 4 T3 air facilities online in the game. And I don't think there's a secondary one online anywhere. That's a T3 land. Oh, interesting. He went for... Well, I guess he just upgraded the land facility for the Aeon side of things. Surprised he didn't try to build a UEF one, but maybe he's just focused more on being mass efficient and whatnot. And we do see Torty just hang in position into that little bit of reclaim field. Team 2 will be happy about that. And the Mex assassination is underway. A couple of them dead there. One down there, another missile outbound. Probably going for this Mex. Yeah, it's going for that Mex. Just looks like it isn't, but it has like a slight little curve to it almost. And And boop, there it goes. Team 1's comms have fallen back to their quad mix position on the front line. That's unfortunate for them, but hey, they had a good thing going for a while there. Just couldn't keep it long term. And sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So, no sense worrying about it at this point. ASFs are starting to stack for both teams as well. Looks like Nomander just has access to T3, pumping out transports. A couple of ASFs, but mainly transports, it looks like. And then the man with beans is really the main air player for Team 2. And you can see he's scooping up all that reclaim, juicing his veins with it. Team 1 almost at 600 mass. Team 2 at almost 460, 470. So at least 100 mass more in favor of Team 1, which not looking good in terms of the trend line for Team 1 for that. Oh, look, gun started here for Team 1's Juggernaut sub-player of Dead 6. So everybody has gun at this point. But anyway, the trend line not looking good. Team 2 is probably going to catch up or slow down the trend line for Team 1. But the concern not necessarily is how much are you ahead. It's are you getting ahead more percentage-wise, or at least, continuing to try to make that lead wider as the game progresses. Because you could be up 100 mass per second, at 20 minutes like we are now, and that does make a difference. But you could be up 100 mass at an hour when it's 3K versus 3.1, and that really doesn't make a difference at that point. It really doesn't. Not percentage-wise, it doesn't really. It's not a huge difference. It really isn't. Anyway, looks like units have magically teleported up here. We know that's not the case, but they were dropped off by a transport from Team 2's Nomander, and now they're in the main base going after the T3 land headquarters for average Smurf Enjoyer's Seraphim tech, which he will lose that. That's unfortunate. He still has his Cybern one over there, but loses access to Optims, losing T2 mexes. That's not good. The lead for Team 1 is dropping. It's still about 100 mass per second for now, but not looking super hot for them. The stealth started for Dead 6 as well on board that Cybern Commander. I feel like that's standard operating procedure. Sniper bots pushing in with Asylums and Harbingers escorting them. Lovely group of units there. Would love just a tiny bit of flak in there. Is there bounces in there that I don't see? I'm just not bouncers, but redeemers. No, I don't think there's any redeemers in there. But the Harbingers kill off everything surrounding those mexes as well, and that will be a nice little collab by Team 1. But unfortunately, the mexes cannot be saved. Unfortunately, ACU pointed out by Dead 6, talking about Nomander. He's not underneath the stealth field, but he is hanging out against some AA and a T2 intel installation. We do see Harbingers pushing in, killing off another set of mexes for Team 1. That's going to be a 5-star mex position in an old base of Dorset, and then the quad mex on the front line. Gunships inbound, going after the Harbingers. There's no AA in the area, and there'll be a lot of ASFs surrounding them, so good luck getting some AA mixed in there for Team 2. Yep, all the Harbingers are going to die here shortly, and then they're going to go after the Asylums, and they're going to go after the Snipers, they're going to go after all that. A couple of Renegades in there for Dead 6 as well. We can see Team 2's prepping some sort of engagement. Get AA, says Nomad, says Demo to Nomander, getting some T2 flak in there. Looks like it shoos away the Whalers, and a couple of Renegades will suffer some losses. Eastern side, Johnny Jr. continuing to push against the other UEF player on this eastern side for Frost Monster. Whoa, nice little hook maneuver there. It does miss, though. Kills off more mexes for Team 1 Frost Monster. Trying to just drive the point home of go away. The Triads focusing on the comm, which I think that is definitely the play. Whalers are inbound, and oh yeah, that's the play here. Johnny Jr. going to get wiped out by the Whalers and the PD. Nice grab there by Team 1. Drops it to a 4v3 in their favor once again at 24 minutes. And Nomander goes home. He does not want to get sniped. Definitely a smart play there by him. Gets home and says, no, I'm good. I did my job. I killed off a comm. I got some nice position on the western side. And now that there's gunships running around, especially T3, I'm not... Nope. Getting out of there. Now the repair started for Dead 6's comm as well, and the rebuilding of the mexes has started for average Smurf Enjoyer on the western side. But again, it does give another base to somebody. It does not go to Nomander. It ends up going with Torty, so he's going to micro the eastern side. We have the air player of the man with beans, and then we have the western pseudo air but mostly land player of Nomander versus Team 1's Western player of Average. And another drop inbound from Nomander. Overcharge kills off 2 of those Harbingers. The nano repair is canceled. I don't think he actually had to cancel that, but okay. And then he's going to chase down those Harbingers. Kills off another one of those Harbingers. And actually, the only thing he lost was a land facility. Didn't lose any of his mexes. Nice job there. But anyway, it is a Zeros and Dead Six in the air with the Frost Monster on land. Lots of inbound units for Torty, trying to just really gain as much territory as possible, because we know Team 1's mounting a counterattack. Fat Boy is coming online for him. Crab skipping the monkey face here for Average Smurf Enjoyer. Bug, another. What is up with the bugs? What is up with the early bugs? Why? You don't have air control. Why? Just don't like the bug. That's mainly what it is, but still. Just don't like the bug. 92 ASFs online here for Team 1. And for the man with beans, we have 70. So, I mean, a slight air control for Team 1, but not enough to really make a huge difference. I can easily snipe a air experimental out of the air. So, it's just, I don't know if that's really worth it. It's in the green already, so you might as well finish it, but can't really tell him what to do. This game already happened. I'm not currently in the game because it already happened in the future. I'm watching a replay. It's like watching a sports. Oh, what? I think they're called replays, maybe, of like the plays that other teams have done. Essentially, it's like the recording of the game. Film. Oh. There's like movies about this, like studying film and stuff like that. Anyway. Oh, shoot. What is that called? Anyway, doesn't matter. Somebody will probably let me know down in the comments. Anyway, 28 minutes on the clock. Team 2's Nomad going for Tactical Nuke. Not going T3 first, interestingly enough. But anyway, Team 1 at 4 players left has lost Dorset. Team 2 has lost Johnny Jr. just recently and Demo. So it is 4v3 in Team 1's favor. Team 2 is now leading the eco game. Team 1 was winning it for a while. But it's 1.1k versus a 60. We'll just say 900. Make it 200 maps in favor of Team 2. Map control definitely now in favor of Team 2. That's partially, of course, one of the reasons why they have so much ego. But let me know down in the comments who you think is going to currently win this game. And of course, if you haven't done so already, because why not at this point, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And let's go ahead and get back onto the action with the northern side here with Team 2's Nomad continuing to push on that quad max position on the doors of Average Smurf Enjoyers. 2 main bases. Laser done for Dead 6, going for cloak. Ooh, he could go for cloaking laser defense. Only works really on the defensive side of things. Offensive is, it's 90% of the time is not going to work. Team 2, or in this case Team 2, usually has an Omni somewhere, and it's not really going to work. But anyway, Frost Monster has a shield now online. Team 1 has an Omni online. The bug is now online. Gunships are moving in. There's more flak being deployed by Nomander to deal with that. Cloaking is already over 50% done. Actually, 66% done. And he's probably going to send that westward because Average Smurf Enjoyer is just getting beat down by Nomander. Monkey Lord is on. No, Monkey Lord. Sorry, Crab is online here for Average Smurf Enjoyer. That should be enough to deal with the incoming pests from Nomander. Rain, stay away. Come again some other day. Talking about the Megalith. Well, that bug, I'm surprising, isn't being sent in. I think they want to keep that under wraps as much as possible. Does Team 1 know about? No, they don't. It's just hanging out over there. AS spy planes will maybe see the bug. Maybe. Bug pointed out by Team 2. Nope, they see it. So, unfortunate. But, you know, sometimes it's, you only keep under wraps so much. Oh, that's not good for Team 1. No, Nuke is online. 30 minutes on the clock. Somebody's thinking about how to end this game in a nice, explosive way, to put it lightly. SMD being built. Lovely counter there, just to make sure that they have SMD coverage in some regard. Team 1 has their own Nuke online. Missed that. Azuro's building it. And an SMD being built in this base. So we have the front player building the SMD, the back player building Nuke. Lovely combo there. I feel like some of them are in voice chat. Large group of forces on the eastern side breaking down the walls. They're breaking down barriers. Bug is inbound though. ASF's not really nearby, so I feel like they need to shift over just a little bit. Maybe they're trying to goad the ASFs from Team 2 into that fight. Colossus online for Nomander. Monkey, is that Monkey? I keep calling it Monkey. Crab pushing in. regular T3 gunships inbound. And it looks like the ASFs will be shoot away. We do have that Fat Boy now online for Frost Monster. And looks like the majority of those forces are now dealt with from Team 2. Western side attack is slowly encroaching onto that crab. Crab focusing the focus onto the Colossus. I would assume the bug is inbound to the west to deal with that. Where are the guns? There's the gunships. And the crab is going to slowly come to range of that Colossus. Brick's trying to lead the Colossus away. Lots of AA nearby to try to protect the crab from not AA, but aircraft fire, whether that be bombs or gunships or otherwise. Fat Boy continuing to push back Team 2 slightly. Crab now online for Team 2, speaking of which. Nuke is outbound. Where is it going? It's going for this base for average Smurf Majority. He's just getting beat down this game by Team 2. Cannot catch a break. There goes the crab and the Colossus. The crab will die here, but it will get a little bit of crash damage. Bug is inbound to clean up the rest of the mess. And then Team 1 will claim the wrecks there. Nuke is launched. Thank you, Dead6, for letting everybody know. SMD is not loaded, but it is built. Will the SMD be saved? No. There it goes. Again, that's the second set of main base mexes that average Smurf Majority has lost. He keeps one T3 mex, but he has just been beaten down. Fat Boy in retreat. Crab is in range. That Fat Boy is dead, unfortunately, for Frost Monster. I think Frost Monster is also dead as well. Bug inbound. This is the third attack the Bug is going to be involved in. Maybe, maybe not. Now, the Bug, actually, to be fair, I kind of, I dig on the Bug a lot. But in this match, it's proving very well effective. Not Colossus, but Whalers focusing on the Bug. ASF's trying to do their best to protect said gunships. The T3 gunships are gone. The attack will kind of stop, but I'm going to do a whole lot. Ooh, uh-oh. Laser's done. Teleporter started for Torchy. I wonder where it's going. Nuke is almost loaded. The ASF's being spammed up as well. We have SACU's conversations about? I don't know what helping out Torchy, I think. Not Torchy, but average, I think, is what that's about. Nuke killed off 54,000 mass. Good nuke there. Transport now picking up No Mander's comp. Whoa, that was a really weird issue there. SMD is almost loaded. Nuke is also there as well. Don't like putting all the eggs in one basket, but hey, sometimes you're going to have to. Nuke is going to the front line. Team 1 does not have Team D defense. Nuke is outbound. And is it going to go... It's going to go there. Is the SMD going to be loaded in time? It's going to be close, but I don't think so. Teleporter is done. Will he fire it up immediately? And right now, no. Another nuke lol, says Frost Monster. Well, they're going to kill off the base for Nomander, so there's that SMD. That's not even time. Billy Nuke lands up there. It won't kill off the nuke, but it'll kill off the base here for Nomander. Oh, will it clip the nuke here from... Team 2 is the man with beans. It will. Nice grab there. Well, he kills off a chunk of No Mander's base, and he kills off a nuke. Great placement there from Azeros. 89,000 mass. Great job there. No Mander goes back home. He's like, nope. That's kind of done with that. The SMD will load now, so this nuke will be protected, but has a lot of mass that No Mander lost. Team 2 still essentially at the 1.1 and 900. It's like nothing's happened for the past 5 minutes. Because the base for Average Smurf got destroyed, and then the base for No Mander got destroyed. Eastern front, though, is starting to collapse. Team 1 needs a resolution to that, because it's building up quite nicely. And, of course, we have Torty, who has teleporter and laser on board. He could go for an assassination on a comm, an air grid, a nuke, or a combination of everything. Multiple air grids being built by Dead6 to compensate for any sort of loss or just expanding his air grid nonetheless. Tactical missile started here for Frost Monster. He still has to go for tactical nuke. It's going to be a little bit before he gets to that. And Bug over here to the west to clean up all of the engineers to prevent the scooping up of the reclaim. But now there's nothing over here to prevent the incoming rush to the eastern edge and then pushing northward. There is a monkey load online. Billy Nuke outbound or regular nuke? Billy Nuke outbound from Team 2's Nomander. There's not another SMD. Oh, the SMD, not SMD, the TMD is enough to protect it. And now we see Tactical Nuke is started for Frost Monster. Ooh, that was close. It looked like he didn't have the TMD for it, but he did. The bug is moving in. The Monkey Lord going to move in here shortly. Azero spamming up. Monkey Lord looks like he was prepping a artillery piece, but another monkey inbound as well. Attacking Nuke is done. He's got to load that thing immediately. There's not a hill over here. He's driving himself into a corner. Not really a great position to be in. And western side again pushing in as well. Team 1 on just a small section of the map at this point. Nuke should be outbound at some point. It's almost loaded. Wolf says, yeah, Demo, yep. Wolf is right. Dead 6 has cloaking and laser on board. And Monkey gonna help assist. Two lasers on board for Team 1. Cortez going after that. Going after the crab. I lost the word there for a second. And trying to get some nice little screenshots there for the thumbnail and the whatnot. ASFs are going to fight because Team 2 kind of has to take it. Billy Nuke Lines takes out some stuff here for Frost Monster. And there's the huge air fight. Team 1 wins the fight. They just win it straight up. There's just way too many ASFs for Team 1. But they do kill off the bug, so that is that. And the crab is still alive, just barely, but that is a lot of reclaim for Team 1 to have on their doorstep. And now they have air dominance, if not... Oh, no, they have supremacy. I wonder if they have... I don't think they have the we have air. I don't think so. No. But they definitely have air dominance, I think. So, that's over 100 ASFs. And Dead 6 being ground fired at this point. Gunships inbound to help a 6. Does Team 2 see him? Oh no, they're just trying to ground fire. Well, I think they see him now. Laser opening up. Oh, they kill off the crab at the briefest moment. 6,000 hit points on board. Now he's at 5-star vet. We'll see if Torty teleports in. Nope, not as of yet. But we shall see. Nomander teleporting, transporting to the middle of the map. Going to launch another Billy. I'm assuming he's going to go after the Omni. That'd be a great grab there. Yep. Okay. Well, you know, just caster's curse, I guess. Point out something, and usually it dies or something happens with it. And that's going to be unfortunate for Team 1 losing their eyes. And boom, kills off all that. Team 1 has an artillery started, and they're focusing on it now. All this reclaim here, they're going to put it to good use. Try SMD, says Nomander. There's too much TMD surrounding it. That's not going to work. There's also a TMD, that's right, SMD over here that's currently loading. But in the base, Torty teleports in, kills off Azuros. And he's not teleporting out of there. SMD is dead, but I don't think that matters. I was gonna say maybe he's not gonna get out. He is gonna get out of there, but he doesn't. Draw there. Team 1's Dead 6 gets revenge on Azuros' death. Drops this game to a 3v2. Still in favor of Team 1 with average Smurf enjoyer. Oh, okay, it's going to Dead 6, so he gains control of the stuff up there. Now Nomander will take control of the entire eastern side. It's the air player of the Man with Beans and Nomander on everything else versus Team 1's air player of Dead 6. Eastern side of Frost, western side of Smurf. Nomander, you got this. It says 4T, just make an Omni and some Arties with a couple T4s to defend, says Azuros. So offering some support from beyond the grave for both teams. Lovely to see that. Blue Nuke outbound from Frost to strike at this group of units. And those Perseus are walking right into it. That's not great for their health. Oh, and kills off almost all of them. Nice grab there. At 39,000 mass killed with that comp. Cloaking is done on board. Average... Oh, no, it's not done. He cancels it. Never mind. Building a crab is now done. Invasion into his base up there to the north. Not really great for their health there. Team 1 kind of looking snug in that base. Team 2, how we look. Nuke is loaded. Half loaded to a second one. Air grids being spread apart and expanded upon. Crab built. So nothing other big besides the nuke. Team 1 has their nuke, and it is almost loaded as well. The question is, what do you go after? Yeah, the SMD and Dead 6's base is gone. But this one's almost loaded, so I think the time to launch that nuke was sooner. Oh, look, there's another monkey online here for Team 1's average Smurf. I think maybe that was transferred over, moving in to assist that western front. Lots of spam over here from Nomander. Deny reclaim says, man, with good luck with that. There's no way you're doing that. Another Billy Nuke outbound going to strike at the group of forces stacking up here. Oh, kills off another chunk of them. Oh, yeah, they are not getting anywhere near that. Most of the reclaims are already scooped up. Look at the orange bar just filling up very quickly. By the time those units even get into range, it's all going to be scooped up. Make lawyer with us for the right side, says Torty. That's actually a smart pointing out there that they need to make loyalists so that we can redirect those billion nukes. Team 1 should be... There's 3 Cyberns on Team 1. Why haven't they been doing that at this point? They could have put one here. They could put one there. They could put one over there. Everywhere. Return to sender. And Demo's just laughing at that. I mean, yeah, that is what that is. Laser started for average Smurf. So he's trying to get some more offensive weapons on board the comm. SMD pointed out by Man with Beans. Yep, it is there, and it is loaded. Only one shield, not enough. Billy Nuke lands, takes out another chunk of those forces, but again, the reclaim is essentially already scooped up. The lovely attempt. Gunships inbound. That's going to kill off most of the forces on the ground there. Team 2, that's the nuke, and it's pretty... Artillery has been thought about, but not started yet. For Nomander, he's getting more mass fabs and whatnot online. There is some AA in the mixer for Team 2's Nomander, but there's not really enough, and I love the engineers reclaiming bouncers. Lovely job there. We see Dead 6 is moving in to deal with that personally himself. Is he building that artillery piece? It's in the, it's almost half done. So, that'll be a nice little boon to Team 1. They have a nuke now loaded. I thought that was something else, like a satellite. And Nomander getting another experimental online. I think the problem now is Nomander's trying to macro so much all at once that he's like, just spam the west side, ults in most of the forces east, and it's just not super well. A couple of Colossi and a Crab online. Scathis commented about by Torty, maybe thinking about going for that. Yeah, there's not really a lot of shielding, so that would work. We do see the Crab is inbound. Fat Boy falling back. Dead 6 going to move in, clear out the rest of these forces, and shift over to that Crab that's over here. Yeah, the Crab that's over here. There are a couple of Ravagers. The Crab has already dropped to 90,000 hit points, and now we have some Whalers over the top of them. Team 2's ASF are nowhere to be found. They're all the way back there. By the time they get there, it's not going to matter. If that SMD falls... Ooh, that's not good. If that SMD gets taken out, that is not good for Frost Monster's base. He will grab the SMD. You got to launch the nuke immediately. Nice grab there by Nomander. Nope, not going to launch it yet. Gosh dang it. Of course, I look at it. It's not going to happen. Then the Crab dies. Not good for Team 1. Their eastern side is vulnerable to nukes. That SMD up there is online, but doesn't protect Frost Monster's base. That's a nice hole. Team 1 sending the nuke. Says, there it is. But it goes for the base back here. It's going to be loaded in time. And nuke outbound from Team 1's Dead 6 just to ensure that he launches the nuke in time. Or he actually can launch the nuke, actually. Where is this outbound towards? Outbound southwest-ish. Billy Nuke lands there. Looks like it was trying to get some ASFs or something. Is that from Frost Monster? Yeah, I guess so. But nuke does get shot down. And it's actually shifted a little bit more over the west, actually. So it does kind of sail into range. This SMD there. New SMD says Azuros. Yeah, gotta put that SMD down immediately. Here comes the nuke. There's no SMD in this base. Gonna be a nice little chunk of bass that Nomander's gonna miss out. And here it comes. And there it goes. 5 T3 mix is gone. Second nuke is outbound. Will it land short, go after Frost Monster's base? And it's gonna shift all the way over to the east. I think he edge nuked it out. Oh, yes, he did. Ooh, there's an attack on that eastern side. This might be the nuke that wins Team 2 the game. Oh. Or at least helped him win the game, at least. That artillery is right there. It's almost done, too. Unfortunate. It's going to land Dead 6. Are you in range? No, you're not. Oh, the nuke is not dead, fortunately for them, but the artillery is gone. That is unfortunate because it was almost finished. Team 2, are you building anything artillery? No, you're building a Paragon because why not? And western side starting to collapse for Team 2, though. That's not good. No way, says Demo. Oh, the nuke. Well, the pigeons are not dead. That's why. If this one died, it would have been enough. But it was on the edge of the nuke range. SMD is now built and is now being reloaded as we speak, or rebuilt, I should say. How's the nuke look here? Half loaded. It could be built or loaded fast enough to kill off the nuke, though. But I think the SMD might cover that one. Maybe, maybe not. Attack is brewing. Another crab is here. Team 1 doesn't really have a whole lot of stuff over here. They have one fat boy, and that's really about it. They have a nuke, but it's not even loaded yet. Western side is collapsing, though, for Team 2. There is a couple of Colossi. Make a scout wave, says Azuros. Third Meg, says Demo. Fat boy now in range, but now the Colossi are here. We saw them moments ago. Oh, that might be it for Team 1. What is Team 1 up to anywhere else? I don't see any big ticket items there for them. And Billy Nuke lands over here to the west. I forgot AA, says Nomander. Oh, Whalers over here. It's not going to be enough, though. It'll kill off one of them, but not all of them. Whalers aren't even activating. They have to go in at this point. They have to go. Another Billy Nuke lands, kills off some defenses. There's more Whalers over there. Oh, wait, there's more Ravagers over there. Maybe this is enough. I don't know. Whaler and other defenses will kill off the first Colossus. The second Colossus is going to be targeted. There is a crab over here moving in the range. ASFs are inbound. Got to protect those gunships. ASFs are inbound from Dead 6. The Whalers are gone now. They went in. They got what they wanted, and now they're all gone. Frost Monster and Dead 6 are over here. They're going to defend it with their lives. Laser will activate. Oh, Frost Monster, you probably shouldn't have been. You don't have cloaking. Shield activates. That's a good moment. Colossus, oh, dies, but the comm dies. Fat Boy will also die. And now the Colossus and the Crab are dead. Ooh, it cost the life for Frost. He didn't have to die there, but it will get transferred over to Average Smurf and then probably Dead 6 at this point. Western side has been cleared out for the most part. And there's not a whole lot remaining here for Team 2 for any sort of land engagement. The Paragon is going to be the focus for Team 2. The question is, will it actually be built? There's a couple of experiments inbound. Team 2 launches a nuke onto this position. The SMD is not loaded. Dead 6 has to move out of there. The frontline position for Team 1 is now gone. Well, it's not good. For them, at least. Nuke here, says Azuros. Yeah, he knows it. Azuros knows that's inbound. It's going to open the door for the rest forces to make some sort of play. Mass for Para, says Demo. Talking about going for this. Yep, they're going to grab that. That's going to be Paragon. Oh, is he still in range? Oh, just barely not outside of range. He gets singed a little bit, but kaboom! There goes the base. Once belonging to Frost Monster. And Team 1 has a nuke. Still not loaded yet. They're planning on a Scathus. I think it's a little too late for that. Please don't, says... Yep. I was going to say, it's not really worth it. Just make strat, says Azuros. I mean, that might work. Does Team 1 even know about the... Oh, they know about it. Okay. Probably would actually name the thing and not just Happy Face or whatever. But the mass is going to be scooped up by Team 2 for that Paragon. Once that's done, it's going to be spam, spam, spam. Maybe salvations or something. And call it a day. I don't know. At this point, I'm going to speed things up because things have kind of died down a little bit. There is that SMD protecting that nuke. It's not loaded yet, but should be loaded here shortly. SMD pointed out by Frost Monster. That's another one over there. There's another one there. There's artillery online for Team 2. Didn't even notice this was done. T3 artillery is online. Oh, that was a really weird glitch there for a second. Cloaking has been started by Average Smurf Enjoyer once again. He has laser on board. Artillery is targeting, I would assume... Wow, it's going really deep. Going for the exposed egg right up there to the northeast. Lame, says Dead 6. Lame. And the floodgates are open. Team 2's forces are pouring in. Dead 6 finishes another experimental. I would assume it's another crab. Yep, over there. And looks like Liberator is loaded. I don't know. Don't know if it's going to be enough. 2 Colossi, 2 Crabs for Team 2. That Colossus is now dead. There's 1 Colossus remaining. 50 minutes on the clock. Para is spotted by Dead 6. He just makes the comment. I get it, but... Or again, I should say. I don't know if he's the one that made the comment, but somebody did. It's over 50% done. But Crab beat Crab, but more support on land for Team 2. Another Crab inbound from Team 1. Don't know if it's going to... it's over, says Frost Monster. It's not over to the Fat Lady Sings, but the nuke is hit. Oh, the shield needs to pop back online. And there it goes. The shield is going to protect the nuke, but it's not going to be great. Corsair Wave inbound from the man with beans. It's going to kill off, I would assume, this crab up here. Whaler's inbound. That's not going to stop the wave of Corsairs. Yep, there it goes. The wave of Corsairs is now dead, though. Once that Paragon finishes, that's game. Unless Team 1 can kill it off somehow. Artillery is taking out the shielding once again. The nuke needs to fire if it wants to actually use the nuke that it built. You can at least take this stuff out and relieve some pressure there. Oh, here comes the shot. It's going to be it. There goes the nuke. Boom. There it goes. Unfortunate. And southwestern side, Paragon is almost done. And it looks like Dead 6 is being ground fired, I think. I think that's what it looks like. But yeah, trying to do something with it. And I don't think he'll survive much longer on the front line. Fat Boy now online, but there's really nothing that Team 1 has long range. The reclaim is really juicing Team 2's veins. But Team 1 actually has a bigger portion of the reclaim, to be fair. But there's the Paragon. It's done. Salvations have been... No, is that a Salvation that I saw? Never mind, I guess not. I misspoke. Apologies. Thought I saw that being built. Never mind. And... yeah, that's kind of just... that's kind of it. Unless Team 1 can snipe the Paragon. Nomander's kind of near it, so if they do snipe it, they could actually kill off Nomander with the explosion. Ground fire, the Cloak ACU says Torty. It's kind of hard. He's microing a whole bunch of stuff. And let's just... oh, you could just do that. Get an Omni online. That'll work. Team 2 can now see him. Yep, there he is. Comm pointed out by the man with beans. Dead 6 is now spottable. An explosion in the west. Boom, nuke lands on top of a crab. But there's not enough for Team 1 to enlarge an entire assault on that Paragon. And Dead 6 is going to die right about now, leaving Average Smurf and Joy, the last remaining player on Team 1. And he has cloaking and laser as well, but it's not going to do anything against that Omni. Gunships are inbound. 200,000 killed with ACU. Wow, that's a lot. Jeez. Think so. Jeez, that's so much killed off with the comm. Dang. The attack on the western side is commencing. There is a crab, but there is a crab here. It's standing in defense of the Paragon. Strap bombers inbound. There could be an attempt. There could be an attempt. Strap bombers are moving westward. They're going after bigger and better targets. Looks like Team 2 is targeting the last remaining SMD that would actually be viable. And the crab is making waves. If the strap bombers can get here soon enough, that might be enough. There's another crab here. The shields are weakening, but no. You gotta launch the assault now. You can't wait. You gotta go for it. The shields are gonna regen. Oh, it would be close. The crab is dead. Team 1 is barely holding on. There's another crab here, but Average Smurf and Joy is right next door. I don't think they see him. Maybe they do. I don't know. But no. Too late. It's too late. The ASFs are already here. Oh, it's too late. It's way too late, unfortunately. The shields have regened as well. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Nuke outbound from Team 2. Where's it going? I'm assuming it's going to go after Average Smurf Enjoyer. He's taking some hits. I think he's been hit by that artillery, actually. And here comes the nuke. It's going to go for the base. The SMB's already loaded, so that's fine. 55 minutes on the clock. Oh, yeah, that's... There was that one attempt, I think. Had the strap bomber, had everything gone in, maybe it would have been enough. But I don't know. You can't, it's what if kind of scenario. Tac missile battery, because why not? Nice tac, says Dead 6. And they're inbound, I would assume, for something. I don't know what they're... I guess they spread for Mexes, maybe? I don't know. Looks like he's going to go out in the blaze of glory, possibly. Taking out the tac missiles, going to take out the Omni. Omni's still there. Salvation's raining in. Yeah, that's game. Yeah. That is game for Team 2. There's one. There's number 2. And... Oh, it's Salvation and regular artillery. That's what it is. So I think there's 2 of them there, but I guess not. Avis Enjoyer, I was going to say, is still targetable, but is not. ASF fight will happen over the top of him. Heroes, says Torty. Oh, the hero mech marines. Look at them just having fun up there, running around going after some E-storages. Yep, right. GG. Everybody well played. GG, says Demo. And Smurf Enjoyer is still going. Maybe he'll make it an epic. It was a well-played game indeed. It was. It was a really well-played game, but definitely think there were some moments that could have been just a little bit better. But hey, that's the point of watching these games sometimes is, oh, I could do that better, or this, and try to do it in your game kind of thing. Calm, cloaked. I think they see him now. Yep, they see him. And there he goes. Dies in a blaze of glory next to his crab. Almost 1 hour on the clock. 58 minutes and 47 seconds. Team 2 wins the game. And MVP for me, I mean, kind of was no matter. I mean, he took over a base early on, got double eco, did pretty good with his nukes. He got the Paragon, which essentially just cemented Team 2's win. I think if he didn't get the Paragon, maybe Team 1 still a little bit more of a chance, but I think it was really no matter that won the game for Team 2. So let me know down in the comments if you agree or not. Thank you so much for watching to the very, very end of the video. Do the YouTube things that YouTube loves to see to promote the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And I will see all of you in the next one.